If people are feeling unsafe and won't come, then I have to do something about it. Because when you have a subway conductor with his throat slashed, and I spoke to the doctor who saved him yesterday, it's extraordinary, and another conductor hit with a glass bottle.
That was like, what, just an hour after you made this announcement yesterday?
Exactly. So guess what? We're going to take some strong action. All this is a deterrent. Saying, you want to commit a crime? Go somewhere else,
okay,
not on our subway.
So you're going to have the National Guard there, and they're going to search bags?
Randomly.
Randomly.
There is a statistical...
What happens if you don't want your bag searched?
Then go home. We're not going to search you. You can say no, but you're not taking the subway.
Right now, New York City is sending out the National Guard to its subway systems because the crime in the subway is causing the population to not want to ride the subway anymore. So revenue is down. And as we all know, revenue cannot be down. Okay, so the National Guard is going to be there. And for me, that's not the problem. The problem is not National Guard going to the subway. The problem is the fact that they're going to be doing random bag checks. Now, they get to use their own discretion to check anyone's bag that they want, no matter what your age is, right? And if you say no, you have to leave the subway. Okay? Now, I want you to think for yourself. Do you think they're going to be 100% fair in whose bags they're checking? As we all know, racism and prejudice is rampant in this country. Now, do you think for yourself, do you think that the African American and, minorities will be checked more or less, right? If we see a Muslim person on the subway, do you think his bag is going to get checked or not, right? So we already see where this is going to go. If you have a brain, you should be able to tell where this is going to go. The same thing has happened on every occasion when laws come out that let the cops or whatever goons they decide to send. It's not even always cops. Look back on 2020, the George Floyd protest. They were just kidnapping people off the street. They just grabbed you right up off the street. Didn't even matter. You didn't even know who they were. So stop and frisk. In Florida, same thing. Exact same situation. Everywhere we go, it's the same thing. Certain people get targeted and others don't. So here, it'll be the same thing. Okay? Now, I don't want you to think that there's no reason to have a National Guard, though, because crime is up. They are saying that crime's down, but what they mean by that is that fatal injuries, fatal accidents haven't happened as much this year yet. As in previous years. 2023 was better than 2022. So that's what they're trying to say is it's on a downward curve. But assaults, things like that are at an all-time high. Actually, the highest they've ever been in the last 25 years. So it just depends on what kind of crime. So they're mixing words here, essentially. Everyone has every right to go on the subway and not be patted down. And this is absolutely absurd. But this is where we are, right? Mind you, while all of this is happening, New York City's homeless population is absolutely out of control. Currently in New York City, they average 90,000 homeless people. Now, I want you to understand something, that of those 90,000, 32,000 of those people are children under the age of 18. 32,000, right? Now, they have no problem having over 30,000 children in homeless shelters every single night. Now, this is October 2023. You can see right on the screen right now. But they won't implement programs to get people off the streets, off these shelters, and into a home. They won't do that, right? They won't do that. But they will send the National Guard down here for the subway station. And I'm going to tell you why. Because as you can see right here, they make over $5 billion from that subway station. So that's why that's top priority. And children and families are not. Children and families are not the priority. It's all about the money.